cat looks at me longingly, but I don't know why. Walk around the house all day and wonder how the years go by so fast. Dan Marino's talking about the Super Bowl. I look around when I wait on the corner for the walk signal. Where's all this taking me? What's my place in this world of live coach audio and tweets from the end zone? I sing the song of the quiet question with my face. These dangling pans shake when the train goes by. I pet the paws and the cat jumps from my lap to the hardwood. Two detectives walk quickly through the station. The styrofoam cup isn't going anywhere for a long time, and I relate to that. Fingers touch the pieces on this game board. The player says check and is certain it is almost over. I'm in the blimp circling slowly, replying to radio signals from the tower on the mountain. Over there. I touch shirt sleeves. Where are you? Where's the warm blood flow? I've let you slip by. I've let you pass with little effort to stop you. Did I miss my chance already? I've signed a lifetime lease on loneliness and shoves. In the mornings I look for any possible reason to miss work. Am I sick? Is my car stuck? I'll do anything. And I commiserate in the lobby of the hotel with the salesman from Oracle who's trying to watch the last quarter of the game. The sheep drives the car to prove to you to buy a car. I wait for all the white eagles to rotate around the price before shutting off the set and looking for my boots to leave this place to go to the drive-thru where I will question my life again when I order a number 10 and try to find a drink without caffeine so I can get some sleep for once. Without seeing that ghost out of the corner of my eye, that hovering figure that keeps me away and hoping for Steve Jobs to appear in my dreams again and remind me of the call of the it that I must focus on to make this life worth anything. Otherwise, I'm just fading. Just another social media begging for a comment. Wasting my imaginative powers by imagining you naked, telling you lies. I'm standing on the hill in knee pads. There's no rolling down today. There's only the view from the peak. The mystic steps out of the teepee in the middle of the amusement park to part the cardboard sea and lean against the set once everyone has left. He cleans up a little. He smokes a cigarette in the doorway under the street light. Pyramid surrounded by sand viewed from a distance. Meaningless sequence of numbers noted on an instruction manual in the empty apartment left behind after the blast. After the upwards motions of stationary objects, I touch the bill of my cap and pull it towards my eyes. You say, can't you see it? I say, yes. Yes, of course. But you know I don't want to. The feeling will not go away. Something rotates in front of the explosion, nears the ground. Cars pass by every now and then. Barely plowed streets surround this building for miles. Those damn candy bars stay in the box on the shelf where the television draws attention away from the radio. I have this overwhelming urge to do great things immediately. Find some way around the simple decay that waits and surges. I see horns reflecting under the spotlight. Somewhere bees still buzz, but not in this dark room. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I'm afraid I missed it. While I drove, I dozed and drifted. I could feel low elevation in my ears. It makes me want to go back to sleep. I want to say something to you, but I feel like I'm not allowed to. I'm exiled from talking to you. Maybe I'll tell you that there's way too much whipped cream on my hot chocolate. Just as I open my mouth, the nail punctures the tire. I hear the pop through the window. Even the sad state of the constant will stop eventually. But what will it make of us? Slow breathing? I hop over the barrel in a sack towards the line of trees. The flag's not swaying, but it's sturdy in the ground. It's so late. I'm too late. The tides have turned against me. I know it. I can feel it. Without trying, it comes for me. I'm resigned to lean against my walls and hope for erosion. I feel the claws through my jeans. My cat is speaking to me again. I stand in front of the desk with the letter. I resign and accept the way things will be. There are changes. and they're far too powerful to ignore. The diversions that are everywhere. We all have the amenities of celebrities and the networks that share us. What else can we do? A world of such loneliness and desperation, loudly updated hourly with some branding to attract. I'm not a banker, but sometimes I eat bread. The color of the roof of your mouth is what I think of when I'm biting and food touches just slightly inside. I sit on the hill and look toward the city. I can hear those distant wheels. I can hear you telling me, "Get down from there, you're gonna break your neck." I can see you through the water. It's calming to have you here. I hate to see those emails. I need to unwind. The sound of cannons is what I think of when I drop the bag of cans. I learned so much on purpose, only to unlearn it on purpose. Cat's asleep in the chair. The fox runs through the tall grass, hidden like a propelled set of shining eyes, nearing. I've had enough. I've had it up to here with this nonsense. I'm really sick of the crushing of the spirit. This is what life becomes, so sinister and demanding. I know there are ulterior motives. Every meeting's a performance review. I touch the office chair all day just to be another internal complaining. But it's just the rage of the call, the rage of the grinding against my heart. I've been cut off for long enough that I've forgotten what is good and what is the sickness. So I just go ahead and bob. I ban writing from my life. I ban it forever. The slouch and the buttons. Where's my heart gone? Where's it gone? I feel it like a hangnail telling me no more. You've worn me down with this. What do I do from here? New things aren't so new, just daunting. Chains sway in the dark barn. It's just the wind. It's just the wind. Kittens circle on boxes in unison, then sit down. I'm sympathy when I hear that sound in your voice. I'm bowing however I can, and my nose is touching your foot. There are cheers coming from the TV in the other room. I don't know what to make of it. None of it. I flounder in daily life. I'm lunch and back to work, clean cut and intent on pleasing. How'd I get here? Good God, how? Buckets at dinner. I'm just wiggling in your heart. Minute defect that brings twitch. Oh, so sorry. So sorry for your luck. Every day is a part of the story where I want to break out of this pattern and find new things. But there's the pull, and it's relentless, and the bills are still there, and I must work before freedoming. That's what I tell myself, but I will always worry until my day comes that I did not follow the call and that I'm wasting with this useless stuff. I cannot retreat. I must integrate. I must find a way to keep up with the war while paying the bills. There'll be no other way. I'm of the daily struggle, and I witness the moose next to the road when the moose shadow distracts the driver into the tree. Misdirection happens every day. We're the world's most powerful magicians. There are birds on the ground and in the trees and on the wire. I'm blinded by the reflections on the wishing fountain. She had that sound in her voice like she knew what she was doing will lead to pain and delay, but there's no stopping it. These surges to near. Pieces of paper slide out of the receipt machine. 30 crabs leaving tiny swipes in the sand. Ogre's ears that hear the sound we make when we're caught in the web of the giant spider. It must have been a plan. I like to watch balloons rise because it makes me feel like I'm shrinking. These elevator doors take too long to close, so I hold the button down. One cat scratches on the window while the other circles on the cardboard. Dick Van Dyke's gonna find out what's going on. It's getting late. Work tomorrow. Work tomorrow. Always to the grind. Sensations at the office often make my body tighten like I was getting smaller and heart squashing. I fear disease. I imagine various disastrous futures. You will find your love, and I will shipwreck. I fear the simple things that become uncontrollable. The ribbon loosens on the maypole and tangles. And I know it'll be alright no matter what happens. It's what I'm resigned to. It's what makes me shrug. Cat's circling my chair sometimes. He stops to stare at me. reaches up and claws into my leg. I pull away and say, quietly annoyed. I stare at the cat until he's distracted and he looks at the wall for a long time like this. Today I handed in my 2 weeks notice. No one talked to me for the rest of the day. I head shake and sigh and shrug, but the call was looking at me from a distance, and I had never seen it from so far away. When I got up close, I said, I thought it was you. It's definitely you. I'll search for grace in this wreckage. I'm not pinned by the pylon. I was napping, and I woke up and said, no thanks, no need. Slight gesture of the hand, and the python lets go. It eats my cell phone and leaves. I'd rather just hold your hand and figure things out. Let's go for a walk. When the electricity goes out, I'll pay the next day. It'll be back on. Someone's driving on the wrong side of the highway. Police are lit up behind her and 2 more are coming toward her. I'll add 1 more Dr. Pepper to my life today. Spend $2 cash. Then I take my exit. Head for the hill to swing in the tire and make paper airplanes out of this Rolodex, or ball them up and throw them through the tire. And all the floating contacts. It looks so peaceful in the cold. I'm a party.